Alright, we are watching a GOONZ Advance versus, looks like Phased, with a couple of not give up players. And we're watching Loki's POV. Let's turn this map up. Snakes in a grill, that's not great. Right off the bat, you have so much more vision. And your comp is just way better. So right off the bat, this looks like it should be an easy dub. Their two already should be pretty ineffective here. We're going to start it. I don't see how they could really win this. Their best bet is to probably all in the south and either push through or rotate and hold with a few and then re-push north. Because they're not going to win a vision game if your tanks are playing correctly. So we're going to see how we set up here. We're splitting, and that's, oh my god, that's a terrible run. We're gonna go back here. Let's look at Guy's run here. So he's gonna come up through here, and he's gonna keep going. And that, when an EBR comes here, that is gonna absolutely fuck him. JT's run is just as bad, by the way. I'm not sure what the case. So what does this give us, right? What does Guy or JT running all the way here give us? Well, we're gonna spot A line from frickin' here. We're gonna have their EBR lit anyway. I guess you spot these two guys in B7, which absolutely no one else can shoot, or the Manticore spots that they fire. But all it does is it guarantees you're gonna die. Like, you both should be dead right now. This is bad. And now JT's even stuck. I think he realizes he's stuck, which is good. It's a good thing that he's realizing he's stuck. But you just threw away your big advantage, and there you go. See, they exactly what I said. Their best place to hard take south here. And I think really the only bad thing, so I'm not sure how you got the pick there. That means they're playing awfully. But the only really bad thing we've done so far is bleeding to Artie. I guess one of our guys went blue. And I actually don't mind the split, right? You think, okay, their strat isn't really overexposed, but yeah, this is too far up, I think, initially from Loki, just because he doesn't have much support yet. And this is, like, we've thrown away our entire advantage here. We've lost an EBR, and we've got 1 on 300. Like, now they should win. They've now got the 2 artillery, basically the same type of lights, although their EBR is just as stuck. I'm not sure how, like, they just managed to get stuck there. Loki should have seen the minimap there. Shot the 790. What I was going back to saying is I like the split because you think, okay, well, if their best way to win is to just push aside and try to catch us out before we get the vision, then it would make sense for us to group up. No, it wouldn't. It would make sense for you to split, and as I think Lauren calls them triggers. And as long as you're splitting and everyone is paying attention to the map, you're always going to rotate fast enough with the eyes. Of course, you've now lost the eyes, but I think that's a huge misplay by the Manticore. Okay, so Johnny, yes, this is a good position, but not when you have nothing else. They control hill, right? And you knew they had tanks in this area. The EBR's only way to escape is to try to come back through here. Like, even if you're not lit for a bit, eventually you're going to get lit because they're always going to put someone down here. Especially if they have hill people, they can start creeping someone up this way. So this was a huge misplay. And, like, we're actually just... like, I don't know what to say other than... like, we just performed a GOONZ. Like, come on, guys. Like, some of our most experienced players. Like, we're just throwing the game away. Our single biggest advantage that should win us the game. And there you go. Exactly what I said. Like, they're already doing it. They've got the kill control. They can move this guy up. That's what, like, you'd never go here anyway, like I said. Because even if you're not lit, eventually they're gonna make this move. And this isn't fucking me predicting the future, right? I'm not magically saying... oh, this is going to happen, then it just happens through magic. It's just the right play to make, and they're actually just starting to make them. But like I said, we've thrown our advantage completely away. And I don't even want to watch this one because it's just a loss. They just, honestly, they don't even have to play the game here. They just have to not throw. Like, this is just an... And I think Loki wanted me to watch it because he had a good game. Except it's hard to watch him when everyone else around him is throwing. Just absolutely crazy throws. Looks like we're going to repressure north here. I don't think we've got the tanks to do it. If their EBR is also good, he's going to spot this 8-1 line cross, and there's nothing guy in his EBR can do. If the EBRs come back through here and you can like play in here, or he can even come down here now, because they've got Hill and the guy here. And this guy can spot it too, and there you go. Yeah, I don't even know how guy got lit there. I'm looking for a ping on the mini-map. He may have fired, he may have gotten spotted up by CVS, I don't know. Yeah, their EBR probably went mid. And now you can see this is over. This is just over. They have complete mid control. They have an like we had 2 EBRs in Manticore, and they just have an EBR. And for anyone watching, you're only down 1-3. You're only down 4,000 hit points, but this is like never winnable. Loki's getting as much blind firing as possible. There's nothing anyone can do here. Except this is a misplay by them to push south because it's like one of the only places you... My goodness. All right. While they're pushing south, let's think about their options. They... Oh my god, you're pulling back kills. They are... Well, what are they doing? They have mid control. They have hill control. They are holding north. And they have all the vision and 2 artillery. What is the one play that they make that guarantees that they lose this game, essentially? If you said south or just YOLOing through mid, congratulations, you can look at the map and not be retarded. Holy fucking cow. This is embarrassing. The fact... Okay. It's embarrassing to lose 3 light tanks to 1 line tank, but it's orders of magnitude more embarrassing to do what they just did. There's no way you win this. By the way, this is the correct play. They need to re-push north. They rotate through A line completely for free. They pick up until C1, and then they just start collapsing. That you don't just YOLO push south. And you're up like 6,000 HP now somehow, and you're re-pushing south, which is a fine call. It's just like, what the fuck? Loki's gonna hold us. The thing is, though, Loki does hold here really nicely. Let's go to his view here. He's got an EBR behind him. Actually, I'm gonna go see what's going on over there. Lauren and Sin need to be getting in shots here. Loki can keep backing up. It's what he's doing. We're bouncing. I didn't see where... Why aren't I seeing what Loki sees? Okay, well, we're not really seeing his shit. EBR should take 800... He should take 1,200 damage there. Just means people weren't paying attention. Loki kind of misaimed that. It's okay, though. Loki has an excuse. He's a boomer artillery player. And he didn't throw like everybody else did. And you are going to win this. Oh my god. It's so upsetting. I think, yeah, he hit that one. The CVR is making huge misplays and he's not going to be punished. There we go. There's a punish. Loki should confirm the kill here. Bad gun depression over the side. The EBR is retarded, though. And he bounced. Great high roll there. Okay, but going back to what actually matters. The fact that you guys lose... And that's nice. I like the new artillery. Doesn't absolutely fuck you. The fact that you guys lose just every single advantage. You're on the K and the A. You have nothing in mid. You don't control hill. And A2 is so easily repushed. And they had D4, which means they're going to spot a one-line cross every single time. The fact that you guys win this is one of those situations where it's like people were probably like, yeah, well played at the end. Like, nice job to bring it back. No. That was not a nice job to bring it back. You threw infinitely, and then they You threw a countably infinite amount of times, and then they threw an uncountably infinite amount of times. I don't understand it. Because they actually just made the right plays at the start, and then just decided, nah. It's like it's like just someone else started calling. I'm just so bewildered at how absolute dog shit that game was from both sides. Oh my god. And like I said, this was not saved by you guys. No one saved this game. This game was unsalvageable. They just decided to give it to you. As though like they had another fucking battle popping and they just had to decide it right there that they had to throw the game. That is upsetting to watch, and if I had been in this advance, I'd have lost my mind. And I hope to hell Lauren said something, because that's awful. That was painful to watch, and I hope people can understand why it's painful to watch and understand that I'm also not like embellishing. Like, as much as I'm ragging on it for being shit, it's probably worse, right? So don't go thinking like, oh no, it wasn't actually that bad. We ended up losing. No, it was that bad. It actually was that bad. Anyway, a little bit of a harsh one here. At least Loki did 5K, 5.5 combined. Looks like other than those incredible throws, which absolutely pinned you, at least the heavies and meds didn't look to bleed too much, right? You guys didn't bleed that much, so I suppose that's the silver lining. Except for your scouts inting and throwing the game, the rest of your tanks didn't actually bleed that much. So there's the silver lining. Yeah, let's not do that again, right? If you want to go back and look at our map control that we had, there was absolutely nothing, and there's nothing Lauren could do either. Like, even him rotating up through the one line, he can't really do it. He's doing it because he's just trying to make a play, right? He's doing something, but no good clan will ever let him do that once they've taken as much map control as they did. But like I said, he was just trying to make a play. It's desperation. Like, when you put your caller in that type of situation, there's just nothing that he can call that will win you the game unless they just uber throw. All he can do is try to kind of make desperation plays. So, yeah, I'm not even gonna try to send it off on a good note. That was awful. Yeah, again, sorry, Loki. I know. I think you wanted me to look at your gameplay, but it was impossible to after witnessing that throw. So, whatever. That's the end of this video.